Have you ever noticed that the people with the biggest hearts often get hurt the most? Think about it. Some people give their time, their love, their attention, and their energy
To someone who barely appreciates it. Not because they are weak, not because they are desperate.
but because they believe that if they love hard enough, things will eventually change. They keep showing up, they keep forgiving, they keep understanding, and they keep hoping. But here is the painful truth. Because the fourth, they keep peace. We keep be alone. You cannot love someone into becoming the person you need them to be. You cannot care enough for two people. You cannot carry a relationship on your shoulders forever.
At some point, love must be returned, effort must be matched, respect must go both ways. No way. Many good people stay too long in situations that are clearly hurting them.
Not because they don't see the signs, but they keep focusing on the person's potential instead of their actions. They fall in love with who someone could become.
Meanwhile, they ignore who that person is right now. And that's where the heartbreak begins. Because potential doesn't build relationships, actions do.
Promises don't build trust. Consistency does. The moment you start paying attention to actions instead of words, everything becomes clearer.
And sometimes clarity is exactly what sets you free.
The hardest thing about walking away is not losing the person. It's letting go of the future you imagined with them. The late night conversations, the plans you made together, the memories, the dreams. Maybe they just need more time. Maybe if I try a little harder. But while you're waiting for them to change, life keeps moving.
Days become weeks. Weeks become months. And sometimes years.
One day, you wake up and realize you've been fighting for a relationship that only one person is trying to save.
Love should not feel like a full-time job. It should not leave you constantly anxious. It should not make you question your value every single day.
The right relationship brings peace, not confusion. It brings security, not constant doubt. A person who truly cares about you won't keep you guessing.
The right relationship brings peace, not confusion. It brings security, not constant doubt.
Here's something many people learn too late. The more you chase someone who doesn't value you, the more you lose yourself in the process. You stop focusing on your dreams. You stop enjoying your life. You start measuring your worth by how they treat you. And that's a dangerous place to be. Because your value was never meant to depend on another person's ability to see it. Your value is, whether they recognize it or not. Gort. And once you understand that, whether they recognize it or not, and once you understand that, everything begins to change. There comes a moment when you have to make a choice. Keep chasing what keeps hurting you, or start choosing yourself. Not out of anger, not out of pride, but out of self-respect. Because the way people treat you teaches you something important. It shows you where you stand in their life.
When someone truly values you, you won't have to convince them to care. You won't have to constantly prove your worth. You won't have to fight for basic respect. The strongest thing you can do is walk away from what no longer serves you. Many people think letting go means losing,
But sometimes letting go is actually winning. It's choosing peace over stress, growth over confusion, confidence over insecurity. The truth is, every goodbye creates space for a better hello.
Every closed door makes room for the right one to open. And while you're focusing on becoming the best version of yourself, I want this to throw and you what yourself. You can vent.
Something amazing happens. You stop looking for people to complete you. You realize you were already complete. The right person isn't someone who saves you. They're someone who adds to the happiness you've already built. So keep growing, keep healing, keep becoming the person you're meant to be. Because one day you'll look back and realize that the people who left were not your greatest loss. They were making space for something better. And when the right person finally arrives, you won't have to chase them. You won't have to beg for their attention. You won't have to wonder how they feel. Their actions will tell you everything you need to know. And for the first time, love won't feel like a battle. It will feel like home.